That's what I got in. My first basketball game at Otto Junior High versus West Junior. Two people here know where West Junior is in Lansing. The Herders.
Hey, your sister.
Oh, my sister, I guess. But, yeah, I was on the JV team of the junior varsity. I was on the JV team of the junior high program. And we were getting beat, and the guy that was in front of me fouled out, the buzzer rang, and coach said, "John, you're in," and man, my heart was pounding, and I ran in there, and I didn't pull out the victory, that's for sure. But, I remember that. That's how I started in athletics as a player. And I had various other levels. I was fortunate to have some ability, and some people believed in me, and at Sexton High School and at Michigan State. And again, there I had some great coaches and unbelievable teammates, athletes and people. Fortunate to have some personal success and had a lot of team success. After that, I got into coaching. Waverly High School, Michigan State, Northern Arizona University, and then Bob hired me at Comstock. I had great fellow coaches that were my assistants, great fellow coaches that I worked with, Jim Cordupo, Rich Bailey, Tracy Daniel. They're all going to be standing here someday. I learned a lot from all of those people that I worked with at Comstock. I had great coaches that I coached against in Lansing and in the Wolverine. And today, they're still my friends, and that's very important to me. Basketball coaching came to an end, and Carol and I got to watch our three favorite players. The two that tied for first were Jimmy and Andrew. And both at Portage Northern, and this is supposed to be fun. And Andrew at Elgin College. Chris, you were number 3, I'm sorry. But as I always said, you know, you love your children and you like your players, and I love those two, and, but you came in number 3. But I want to once again publicly thank Chris for all the things that he did for my boys and our family, and Chris, thank you. This has nothing to do with this speech, but this coming in third. Chris, you came in third. Chris is playing at Marquette, and he and Stacy were dating. Chris's roommate from Marquette comes to town. They come over to see us at the house. So Carol, Jimmy, Andrew, and I, Anthony Pieper, Stacy, and Chris were sitting around, and I'm looking around at these high school, college athletes, and I said, okay guys, between Anthony Pieper, Chris Crawford, Stacy Stanton at the time, who scored the most points in high school? And the boys were always ball boys. Cashion boys were ball boys for us. The McMullen boys were ball boys, and so, you know, Chris was the man. And they chimed up, well, Chris scored the most. I said, no, he didn't. Well, who did? Well, Chris's roommate at Marquette, Anthony Pieper, was, what was he, Chris, 12th in the history of boys basketball in high school, nationwide. for most points scored. Stacy surpassed Chris by a long ways. And so Chris is third. So I don't know what brought that up. But you came in third as the favorite player, and I always remember that story. But